American people are sick and tired of this illegal war.
The joint resolution is discharged and will be placed on the calendar.
Well, one after the other, U.S. President Donald Trump is facing setbacks in his war against Iran. This time, it's the rift that is playing out from within his own Republican Party. Republican leaders of the U.S. House of Representatives unexpectedly cancelled a vote on Thursday on a resolution seeking an end to the Iran war unless President Donald Trump obtains Congress's authorization.
People can't afford their groceries. Is that why you're pulling it? You guys don't have the guts or the balls.
The House will be in order.
What has happened with the Iran War Powers Resolution?
May consult with your leadership.
Now, this comes 2 days after a similar measure advanced in the U.S. Senate. That vote had been scheduled to take place late Thursday afternoon, just before lawmakers left Washington for their Memorial Day recess. And here's why this matters. On Tuesday this week, the vote on a procedural measure to advance the War Powers Resolution was passed by a margin of 50 to 47, with a handful of Republicans joining the Democrats to pass the measure. Now, this is a rare rebuke of the president. 4 of Trump's fellow Republicans voted with every Senate Democrat, but 1 in favor. 3 Republicans missed that vote. Now, the vote showed that a small but growing number of Republicans are increasingly uneasy with the war, which is showing no signs of ending anytime soon and has a fragile ceasefire. Earlier, the House had blocked 3 previous War Powers resolutions in close votes. Interestingly, the margins had become increasingly narrow here. For instance, the last resolution failed on a tie vote. And the latest blocking looked likely to pass this time around, given the expected defections by a handful of Republicans and the absences of others. Some said that the chamber's Republican leaders had delayed the vote until early June. Democrats and a few Republicans have called on Donald Trump to come to the Congress for authorization to use military force, reminding him that the American Constitution states that the Congress and not the president can declare war. Now, most Republicans and the White House say that Trump's actions are legal and within his rights as commander-in-chief. So what happens next? Well, even if this resolution is eventually passed by a vote of the 100-member Senate, it must also pass the Republican-led House of Representatives and get 2/3 majorities in both the House as well as the Senate if it has to survive a veto by Trump, which many people expect. And even if it gets vetoed, the fact that fellow Republicans are willing to challenge Donald Trump on his war stance points to how difficult it is getting and would get for the president ahead of the midterm elections in November.